Alrighty, what's up, guys? I got another fairly quick one for you today. It's like not super fast, but not super long. So, what we're going to talk about today is specifically kick drum. We're going to talk about how to get a nice fat kick without going either by using a very specific plugin that I love and always use on drums, or how to emulate kind of that plugin without having that plugin and using pretty much freeware or cheapware. So, we're gonna look at this song. This song is called Ad Astra. It's by Jeff Duncan from Armored Saint. It's off his solo record, Wanderlust. So what I'll do is I'll give you a short section of the song real quick so you can hear what it sounds like in the mix, and then we will go in and we will I'll show you what I did, and then how you guys can go about emulating that using plugins within your DAW. I've used mainly freeware plugins. There is one paid plugin in here that's fairly cheap, it's $30, but you get the idea. Let's take a look. Listen. So, this is what we got as far as what was given to us as the raw kick drum. I did not track the drums on this record. They were tracked by the drummer or a friend of the drummer. I can't remember exactly how they went about doing it. But this was the direct kick that we got. What they used is an Audix D6, which is my favorite kick drum mic in the world. This is the raw kick, no processing. So already it's a fairly good kick drum sound. You know, it's got some nice sub to it. It's got some nice click on the top so we can cut through the mix. And it's got that nice dip and unboxiness. But what we've gone in and done is made it even more unboxy. My favorite drum plug in the world currently at the moment is Wave CLA Drums. This thing is just a really quick and easy way to dial in a great kick drum sound. Super fast. It's if you've never used it, it's on sale at Waves right now for $30. You grab it, it's killer. It does kick drum, snare, toms. It's the shiz. Like, seriously, it's amazing. You should grab it. I'm not kidding. It's great. Just makes work super easy. But just slapping a plug-in on a kick drum to get a great sound is kind of cheese. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to go about getting the same thing that this plugin does using an EQ, a compressor, some EQ, and what else the hell did I use on this? A gate, and that's it. So we're looking at, so here it is, that same section of the song with the new kick drum that I went in and created after the fact. Now, I'm going to play them for you back to back. So here's the original kick drum. And then one more time with the new kick. So as you can see, they're both really freaking close. They're not exact, but they're damn close. So here it is with the CLA plugin. And here's the dupe, the new one. CLA. And the new one. So let's take a look at what we did in order to make that happen. First of all, I came in with just the standard gate that's in Pro Tools. This is actually the Waves C1, sorry. And I just gated it, so any gate's really going to work for this. What you want to do is you want to just make sure that all of the other, your snare and your other stuff is kind of muted as much as possible. This one's pretty tight. And of course, all kicks are going to vary. Every kick drum is going to vary slightly, and the way it's mic'd, and so on and so forth. So you just adjust it to the point where you're getting mostly just kick drum, and then you set your release time enough so that you're getting all of the sub of the kick. Because if you make it too tight, you lose low end. So as we open up the release, all your low end comes back. Next thing we did is I hit it with another Waves plugin, the Waves DBX 160, another $30 plugin from Waves. What this does is just smashes the shit out of stuff. That's the best way to look at it. This makes the kick drum really tight and punchy. So it is bypassed. And then we hit it with the DBX. And we're just kissing it. Just a touch. Just to bring out that snap. Now this is where the real magic happens. Bring in the 7-band EQ. So what we got going on here is I got a 9 dB push going on at 55 hertz. Give it some sub. We're pulling 7 out at like 374 with a fairly wide Q. Well, really wide Q. So if you see that here, that's scooping out all that mid. Nothing going on over here. We could actually take that guy out if we wanted to. We have not much going on at 2K either. And then we got a 7 dB boost up at 4K high shelved. That gives it that nice snap on top. Then what I did is I kissed it with one more EQ. Well, not really kissed it, but... And then this one is going to really shape the kick to where we want it. Okay, so let's look at this lunacy we got going on here with this friggin' kick drum. Okay, so we got a 7 dB boost at 75. So 55 and 75 are giving the kick that meat. Let me come over here to a grand, 1000 hertz. Got another 7 dB boost. That's good. So listen. That's kind of that you're adding a little bit of tubbiness back to that kick drum a little bit, but in a very specific area. Then we're pulling at 230, 240. We're pulling a bunch of that boxiness out. Then we got another 11 dB boost over at 2K. This is giving it that real presence. And then we got another peak up at 10K, and that 10K is really there. Well, actually 11K. 10 and a half to give it that's a little more snap on top. That's without it. Kind of dull. So again, here's the original. Here, the gate's not even as tight. And here's the new kick. I actually like the new one a little bit better. So let's hear them in the mix. Here's the original kick. And then here's the other one. Yeah, the new one's actually cleaner than what I had in the original mix. So there's kind of an idea of what you guys can do as far as trying to get a real nice, big, fat, punchy kick drum for rock. Even metal, that kick drum would work great for metal. You'd probably have to pull a bunch of, not a bunch, but a little bit more sub out of it. But it should work. This is a fairly mid-tempo song, so you can keep some of that big low end in it, you know, and let the drums be nice and big. If you guys have any other questions, anything at all, don't forget to leave them down in the comments, or you can come join us on the Discord. We're always in there talking about music and talking about mixing, mastering, all that good fun stuff. So come on down and let us know if you thought this was shit, if it was good. Give it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs down. Either way, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later.